Hello my lovelies. Hey, look at this. Right, so an oxtail soup. It's a huge bowl. Oxtail noodle soup, in fact. A coffee and a lime juice because I'm taking no chances here. So, as I said earlier, I feel I let you all down. I was coming to Singapore to make lots of videos on Singapore, go around, do lots of things, and my feet are just covered in blisters. So I've got, like, I've been popping them with a badge, the pin on the badge. 5 on my right foot and 2 on my left foot. They're gnarly, and so I haven't been out as much, done as much as I wanted to today. Have not walked as far or done anything like as much. So yeah, I feel a bit like I'm letting you down. Not that you probably cared, but I feel like I've let you down. Oh shit, making a mess. Am I supposed to get a straw in there? I don't know. I might need a straw. Might need a straw.
Having here.
I'm telling you now, there's no way I'd have walked away and left all my stuff sitting on the side, God's sake, in Malaysia. Right, so we have oxtail soup, noodle soup, with I think this is pak choy. I love oxtail. The only problem with oxtail, obviously, is it's rather messy to eat it. So today's intention was to go to Sentosa and go to Palawan Beach in Sentosa. But when I got up this morning, my feet were so painful. Well, I thought I'd go for it anyway, so I went out to Vivo City. I was going to catch a train, the Sentosa Express across to the island. And then when I got into that, there was a huge queue. Huge. And I was feeling miserable already because of having so much pain walking. So it's like, I'm no way I'm just going to stand and wait here to go across the island. Because once I got to cross the island, I still had to then find more transport to get me across to the beach, which is a man-made beach. Been there before. In fact, I went there probably 20 years ago. And it wasn't really anything there on that island, a lot going for it. Anyway, it was just kind of all fairly new. I was like, forget it. There's a million videos on YouTube. It's not like you can't go and see what these places were like anyway. Like people that probably do much more interesting content, you know. Yeah, my videos, although it's kind of like travel and food oriented, it really is just me moaning, isn't it? Moaning into the camera, telling about my life and complaining about my lack of views. I see other people now do like a video, oh yeah, things to do for 48 hours in Singapore. And you see them and you just think, well, they must be running around the city in a taxi or something, taking them from one place to another, door to door, because doing it the way I was doing it, on the MRT or on the buses or whatever, you're going to be walking all over the place. Today's my least walked day and it's 22,200 miles, 22,200 steps. Miles, steps. For those of you who don't know, we should be outside in Malaysia and Singapore. Johor, where I live, is the next state to Singapore. Every day people pour across the causeway, which connects the two countries, mainly, if I'm honest, in the direction of Singapore from Johor, because it's people going to work in Singapore, because the money is, I guess you'd say, more powerful. I don't know what the rate is at the moment, but usually about three something. So 3 ringgit to $1, Singapore dollar. I could look it up, but my fingers are mucky now. That's why I'm eating with my fingers. Anyway, the main number of Singaporeans going the other way are people who are going to Johor. Well, the cliche would tell you they're going for massages, they're going to fill their cars up with petrol, and they're going to food. And there's quite a few Singapore vloggers who go from Singapore to Johor to make food vlogs. I've contacted a few of them and suggested, yeah, it would be great to meet up and we could, talk about food and make a vlog. Yeah, none of them seem to want to reply or actually acknowledge me. Fair enough, that It's up to them. Some of them are bigger than me as regards vloggers, and some of them less than me. I'm not really fussed if they're big or smaller. Just interested in meeting like-minded people talking about stuff on camera. I love oxtail. One of my favourite things. Anyway, the point I want to get to is I've only been here 4 days. You know, I've only had a few meals in reality, but every bit of food I've had has been exceptional. I've had 2 meals in the, or actually 3 if we include my breakfast, in the Indian place, JBC Nasi Kandar, and they just blew my mind. The 2 burgers I had, both burgers, both American brands, were excellent. But my question is, are all the people in Singapore who go to Johor to get their nails done, to get their massage, to get their petrol, to get their detailing done on their car, to do shopping, are they also going to eat there just because they're there anyway and it's cheap? Or are they going to eat there because they truly believe that the food they get in Malaysia and Johor is better than they get in Singapore? I'd be really interested to know. And yeah, I would be really interested to know. It truly is. Obviously, you pay a lot more. I mean, last night it was packed. We're talking 11 o'clock at night. Absolutely packed. I struggled to find a seat. And the food is just excellent. Every single thing I've had in there was just like top drawer. So, you know, there's also that getting around Singapore is so much easier. So much easier. I mean, okay, I've been out and I've done millions of miles walking, but that's just because I'm trying to explore. It's not because I have to. If I just go from A to B, I'd be fine. So yeah, and the MRT, you're out of the heat. I mean, the thing is with Singapore, is you can get underground. You can be underground for so long. You don't have to do your shopping underground. You don't even have to come up to know what the weather's doing. I do like that. Oh, why don't you go and live there if you love it so much? Because I'm poor, like most people. I'd love to live here. But that ain't gonna happen anymore. My chances of that happening are long, long gone. As soon as we decided to go travel the world instead of stay back in England and spent a year traveling with 3 children. Cost a lot of money, kids. Had a great time though, and I would never change it. But right, I'm gonna go now. I think I've said enough to upset enough people. So I'm gonna say, take care and watch your channel.